Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully y'all are having an absolutely amazing day. But today, as the title mentions, we are playing a Katakuri deck. Another segment of DK's Dum Dum Tactics. So the way that I play this deck is I try to go first to Katakuri. I know it sounds weird that people try to go first to Katakuri, but one of the biggest reasons why I try to go first is because I try to go first to get 7 Dawn as quickly as I can in order to get Charlotte in the 7 cost and drop this bad boy. So with that being said, Katakuri also swings 7k every turn if you just give him 1 Dawn. So he gives him 1 Dawn, 6,000 power. Then you can look at the top of your life. He gains 7,000 power. So he's a really strong attacker, this leader by itself. If I can't find the 7 cost Big Mom, I try to find the 10 cost Big Mom. So it does kind of backfire because you're waiting an extra turn to summon him. But my tactic is trying to get this 7 cost Big Mom in as soon as I can. So mulligan if you need to the first turn. If you still can't find it, try to make sure you get a Charlotte Pudding Searcher card. Realistically speaking, if you get this in your first hand, I would keep that hand and just use a Searcher and try to go through your deck. And then of course, with Katakuri, because he can search your life, there's a chance that this thing might be in the life. You can always look at the bottom or top of your deck and kind of shuffle through it every turn as well. So, super simple. Attack every turn with this bad boy. Counter anything to save as much of your life as you can, generally. Because one negative thing about the yellow deck for Katakuri that I've faced anyway is once I get the 10 cost Big Mom, if I'm in like a losing situation where the opponent has more life than me, and I use all my Dawn resources to summon the big cost 10 cost Big Mom, it really puts you in a poopy situation because you have no resources and that Big Mom can't attack, and then nearly the next turn I lost. And sometimes they can even take out that 12 cost Big Mom without me even attacking with it. So it's a tough one. You do want to try to make sure you get some control of the board early on with some 7 cost Big Mom, maybe the 5 cost Yamato that I also run, which is right there. It's a pretty strong card. This is in the starter deck for the Yamato. So if you can get some control on the board early, you're golden. If you get the Big Mom early, you're golden. And of course, I do run 4 of these bad boys as well. I think this is a really big staple of my deck. So let's see how it goes. We're going to go into it and let's see if we can get this W. Welcome back to the channel, you beautiful people. Today, as we just mentioned, or as I just mentioned 5 seconds ago, I am going to play this super uber amazing Katakuri deck. Now, if you want to win games and not lose games, you want to play this deck. If you want to get them W's, you want to get this deck.
I have to say, that's the most amazing story I ever heard.
And it's an amazing deck, and you'll see why in just a few minutes. But before we get started, I would like to introduce my partner in crime. Would you like to introduce yourself, my friend?
Hello everyone, my name is Prodigious TCC, and I play One Piece with DK and a bunch of other stuff on my channel. And I'm ready to be heard again.
But did you want to roll the dice, my friend, and see who goes first?
Do you want high or low?
I'll let you choose.
I'll go high.
That's why I let him choose.
God dang it.
I will go first.
All right.
So I'm going to draw.
Draw and resolve mulligans.
Draw and resolve mulligans. And we are going to reshuffle.
2 hours later.
Dawn 1. I end my turn. Times.
Draw. Yes,
Lies.
I will Dawn 2.
Hey, are those tournament legal?
100%
legal
completely
Dawn
tournament
there?
legal. No, 100%.
They look like custom fakes. I think someone's cheating. Ref!
I don't know what you're talking about.
Ref!
I don't think you have the facilities for that, big man.
Those are sick, by the way.
Thank you.
You wanna give a quick zoom into the camera so the beautiful people can see?
I'll show you these 2 of my several custom Dawn that I've been making.
Oh my days.
And
Ref!
it's funny, this exact same Dawn.
Dude, that's so sick, though.
They're making
That's
the exact.
so sick.
I was just like, they stole my idea.
They stole your idea, or you stole their idea?
Listen, I plead the 5th.
Kaya.
Rest 2, and I will boodle. He is a blocker, and on KO, I may trash 1 card from the top of my deck.
Draw 1. This is going great. Dawn 2. I'm going to give 1 Dawn to Katakuri. I'm going to swing 7,000 at your life, but I'm going to look at the top of my life first. I'm going to leave that there. and swing 7k at your life right now.
I will block with Boodle, and I'll trash the top card of my deck, which is another Boodle. Who'd have thunk it?
And with those 2 remaining Dawn, I am going to summon a Sanji. Yes. And end my turn. 4 Dawn.
I will rest 1 to Kaya, which lets me draw 2 cards and trash 2 cards.
Kaya. Look at that. Surprise, surprise.
I will trash a Zeph, Desert Spada. I've got 3 remaining, so I will attach 1 to Nami, bringing her up to 6,000, and I will swing at your leader.
Oh, look at that. Counter. Plus 2,000.
And then I will pass the turn on to you with 2 open Dawn.
What?
Wonderful, wonderful. I wonder if those are counters. Of course they're counters. Okay, so I have 5 Dawn. There you go, 5 Dawn. I drew a 1. And what I am going to do now... Goodness gracious. Okay, I'm going to rest 4 Dawn. And I'm going to summon Charlotte Cracker. And I'm going to give 1 Dawn to Charlotte Katakuri. And then the way that apparently they play in tournaments online is that we both look at the top of your life. So it doesn't matter. You have to hide it. Let's look at the top of your life.
Top of my life?
Top of your life, yeah. Show it to everyone. You can see it too. It's all good.
It's a death wink.
Let's put that on the bottom of your deck. And 7k swing coming at you, dude.
Rest 2 to play an overheat, and I will bring Nami up to 9,000, and then return 1 active character at the cost of 3 or less to my hand, which will be Kaya. I will draw. Dang. I will. Oh, my only 2 regular Dawn. Rest 1 to Kaya to draw 2. I will get rid of. All right, I'll get rid of a Usopp's Rubber Band of Doom and a Zeph. And I will rest 2 to play a Nojiko. On play, if your leader is Nami, return 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less to its owner's hand. Get that cracker out of here.
What did he say?
I will end my turn with 3 active Dawn.
Hate Nami decks. And I'll draw 1, Dawn 2, all 7 Dawn to summon Big Mom. So you get to choose. Do you want to lose a life or give me a life?
Trash a life?
Yeah, you trash a life, yeah.
All right, I'll trash a life.
Trash 1 card from top side cards.
Belmir.
Belmir is in the trash, unfortunately.
No.
Great character. And I'm going to swing 5,000 at your life with Katakuri.
Rest 1. And I will play Usopp's Rubber Band of Doom. My leader gains 2,000 and trash 1 card from the top of my deck, which is a Das Bones. I will.
I was hoping to play against like a normal deck today. Just test out this Katakuri deck. And look at this guy.
No.
Playing this absolute troll deck. God! Okay.
Got him!
We'll rest 1 to play a Das Bones, and I will bounce a Rubber Band of Doom back into my hand. I will rest 4 to play a Usopp, who has Rush. Attach 2, bring him up to 7,000, and I will swing at your leader.
What's Usopp's ability? You lose 7 cards if you attack something?
If I do damage to you, if I take a life from you, I get to mill the top 7 cards of my deck into my... What's that?
Plus 3,000. I'm not letting you counter
What's
that.
that? What?
Plus 3,000.
Emotional damage!
I hate it here.
I'll draw 1. Wonderful. Dawn 2. Now I have 8 Dawn, 9 Dawn on the field. I'm going to rest 8 Dawn.
What?
To summon Katakuri! And I'm going to put my Sanji at the top of my life, face up. Bottom. I'll put him on the bottom.
Cool.
I'm on the bottom. And then with 1 Dawn, I'm going to give that to Katakuri and swing 7,000 at your life. But I'm gonna swing 7,000 at Usopp, and I'm gonna look at the top of your life. Let's look at the top of your life together, shall we?
Okay. Together we see a Gum Gum Giant Gavel.
Put that on the... Oh, God, they're all freaking counters anyway. I put it on the bottom. So Deathwink is the second, and then Stupid Gavel is the bottom one. Okay.
I will rest 1, trash a Usopp's Rubber Band of Doom to play Gum Gum Giant Gavel. So Usopp goes up to 9,000 power, and I can trash 2 cards from the top of my deck, which is a Sanji's Pilaf and a Boodle.
And then I'm going to swing 8,000 at Usopp.
Well, that was incredibly rude of you. I will, I guess, take that because I gotta.
And I end my turn.
I will rest 5 to play out a Zeph, and on play, I may return 1 character with a cost of 3 or less to my owner's hand and trash 2 cards from the top of your deck. I will Nojiko, so I will bounce Kaya back, and I will trash top 2 cards of my deck, which is a Rubber Band of Doom and an Arabesque Brick Fist. Then I will don 1 to play Kaya. Woot woot.
Wonderful.
Draw 2 cards. I will discard a Zeph and a Buggy. 1, 2, 3, 4 active Dawn. Great. I will give 2 active Dawn to Nami and swing for 7,000 at your leader.
I'll take that.
All right, and then I will mill 1. Another Boodle. Bye-bye, Boodle.
Trash to activate my Charlotte Peril Sparrow to summon him on the field.
I think I'm over halfway through my deck. And then I will pass the turn on to you.
I have 10 Dawn on the field. I'm going to give 3 Dawn to Katakuri,
Yep.
giving him 9,000 power, and I'm going to look at the top of my life. Put that at the bottom. 9,000, I'm going to swing at Janami. I gave him 3, but he gets plus 1,000 because of his ability to look at the top of your life, so it's 9,000.
Take that.
Yes, you will.
Oh, trigger. Gonna use Gum Gum Giant Gavel's trigger to pull Kaya back into my hand.
I'm going to use Thunderbolt, rest 2 Dawn, knockout. Trash 1 card from the top of your life cards, knock out one of your opponent's characters, cost of 5 or less. I'll trash Struzen, thank God, and I'll knock out your Zeph.
Oh no, sorry. Yeah, it's that's 6. That's actually 6. It's not a 5. It's a misprint. It's actually 6.
And then I'm going to swing 8,000 with Charlotte Peril Sparrow at life.
I will rest 2 and I will overheat, bringing Nami up to 9,000, and then I can return Nojiko back to my hand.
I'm going to swing 9,000 with Charlotte Katakuri.
I will take that one. Oh,
No,
no, I'm just joking. no trigger, don't worry about it.
I'm going to swing 9,000 with Big Mom.
I'll take that one. Oh, trigger.
Gosh.
Return up to 1 character with a cost of 7 or less to its owner's hand. I'm going to send Linlin back, actually.
No one likes using their brain. And that's my turn.
Rest 1 to Kaya. Get rid of... I'll get rid of 2 Arabesque Brick Fists. Rest 1. I will... Kaya. Draw 2.
I don't want to play. This guy's not here to play. He's here to troll.
Gosh darn right I am, sir. Get rid of a Mr. 1 Daz Bones and a Pilaf.
You know the funny thing about Nami decks is I just literally lose track of what's going on.
I will play Nojiko and I will bounce Parasparrow back into your hand.
Okay.
4 to play Belmir. Same thing as Usopp and Zeph. If I do damage with Belmir, I mill 7 off the top of my deck. And it's on KO, trash 3 cards from the top of my deck.
Wonderful. Bellamere sounds wonderful. And you have how many Dawn remaining?
I have 2 active Dawn remaining, but I don't have any cards in my hand.
Finally!
Yeah, what do you want to do next?
I'm going to attach 2 Dawn to Nami, and I'm going to swing at your leader. So 7,000 at your leader.
Block that.
All right, mill 1. Ooh, there goes another Usopp. Damn it, I could have used that.
I think the way that I've been beaten by Nami decks is they have a lot of active Dawn on the opponent's turn.
Yeah.
With hyper counters. I think the way you're doing it with no active Dawn is kind of screwing yourself over.
Yeah,
to be honest with you.
I have a lot more. If I look at Nami decks online, I have a lot more cards, character cards, than they have a lot more
counters and
counter
stuff.
Cards. But some of the counters they have, like the Love Beam, that's like that's a $15 card, and I need 4 of them, and I'm like, no, thank you.
Okay, I'll draw one. Because yeah, you have a lot of characters on the field. I don't know how many characters they have normally, but I know there's a lot of counters for Nami decks. So
yeah, it's mainly like 75% counters.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. You have no active Dawn, right?
Nope, no active Dawn, no cards in my hand.
I think this game is over. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. You can't block this, so then I'm going to. Because I don't think you can return Katakuri. He's 8 cost and 8,000 power. I'm just going to swing.
Anything to bounce that. Yeah.
I'm just going to swing 5,000 at Nami.
All right, I will take that. Ooh, I will use the effect to return 1 character, Kaya, back to my hand.
And then guess what? I'm going to swing 18,000 with my Katakuri.
Listen, I only got a 2K counter. I don't know what you're doing, but I can't do it.
Jesus!
What the competitive deck is, but I remember seeing like decks with Nami and they have like 3 character cards, some of them. So basically 12 character cards and the rest is all just counters.
It's Kaya, Buggy, Daz Bones, because you can use Buggy to find Daz Bones to get you counters back in your hand.
Yeah.
So Kaya, Buggy, Daz Bones, maybe a Nojiko to bounce some annoying stuff, and then the rest of it's basically all counters.
Yeah,
so
dude.
I may evaluate this deck. I may take some things out, and if I can find some of those mellow beams for not $15 a pop.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this Katakuri deck, it's a strong deck. As I mentioned before, my tactic with this one is always to go first to get 7 Dawn to summon that Big Mom as soon as I can. I try to mulligan for it initially. If I can't get it, it's really just like a just playing chance, but I've been pretty lucky so far. This Katakuri deck's pretty strong, so I thought it was strong. I feel like playing against Nami deck was like counterproductive, and I just like started like snowballing at the end there, just because of how strong the characters are in my deck. And just Nami deck is just a troll deck. But I know there's good Nami decks out there, good Nami players out there. No disrespect. It's just you're not playing against like a Lucci deck where you're feeling like challenged, right? Or like a Whitebeard deck. Nami deck, I feel like every turn I'm just waiting to lose. It's because it's just losing all the cards and like watching his life go away little by little. I'm like, what am I even doing here? So it's a tough one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, regardless, if you haven't already, please like the video, comment down below, and remember to subscribe to this channel and of course to Prodigious's channel, because he is an absolute legend who does One Piece stuff, Pokemon stuff, and Digimon stuff, and Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, and Magic stuff.
All over the place.
All over the place. So thank y'all so much. Have a great rest of y'all's day, and I'll see y'all next time.
That's what you do. You give me yellow eyes and orange skies. Red, I see red. I'm riding by the waves from yesterday.